Howdy, this is Matthew Pisgotti, just doing a live replanting from the drip garden so you can see what that looks like if you haven't been doing that very often or you're new to this. Now again, if you're using this drip garden schedule, I'll throw the link in the description again. If you're using this schedule, this is pretty neat because even if you're using a different computer, maybe a work computer or something that you're on during the day like I am, I can keep an eye on this. I can keep an eye on earnings and next plant schedules without actually having to connect my wallet. This is just putting in the wallet address. So very minimal security issue there. I do see my daily and LP increasing, which is great, and that should take a step up after this next plant. And remember, with each compounding here, we're just increasing the speed at which we're getting new plants because each plant is going to make us another 86.4 thousand seeds a day. And of course, we need 2,592,000 to make a new plant. So just the quicker we can speed this up, the better. And we're paying attention to our daily return in LP especially. So the price of the plant's not a big factor. It may steadily trend downward. It may ramp back up over time with new capital according to the charts on the white paper. So we'll see what happens. Still have about 26 minutes, and here we can confirm that that is accurate based on the calculator. So it'll be 5:56, and we're at, what, 5:33 right now. So just a moment, I'll pause, and then we'll come back as soon as we're ready to replant. So here we go, we're down to a minute left, and you'll see there it just changed. And what's going to happen on this page is we can still see this accuracy. So it's still showing this as a next plant. I don't think it's updated that I have another plant ready just yet. That may take a second longer. But we do get to, this is the main value I wanted to show, is that we do get to see how many seeds we would lose if we went ahead and planted in the middle. So if we've missed it by a good portion, we would have some value there. Yep, so now we've caught up. We actually have a plant ready so that we could plant seeds. You'll see here we have the plant seeds button, or we could harvest them, which is only going to give us this 0.143 LP, the about 550, 560. So this calculator is still showing it's worth. Seeds lost if we planted now, only about 305. When this gets going a little quicker, you might miss it and you'll have a lot of seeds you might be sacrificing, and so you might want to let it roll over to the next time. But in this case, I'm going to go ahead and compound this. I'm going to have the notification. Gas fees shouldn't be that much. We're going to confirm that. And it's going to take a moment to confirm. There we go. We see my plants are up to 19 now. And we'll see if the scanner, the calculator here, has reflected already. It looks like it does. I was only at about 0.5 plants a day. So now that I've added one more, I'm up to 19. Now I'm up to 0.63 plants a day. And you can see how this just slowly increases. And now I can see my next time will be in a few more days, 16th. And then the 17th. So we will recompound when those days come around. The garden directly doesn't have a referral, so I'll just, in the description, I'll go ahead and throw the referral link for Animal Farm if you decide to hop into that. I'm not doing a lot of updates on those or drip right now. Those are going to take longer. With the small amount I've thrown in, which is all I'm messing with at the moment, is small increments. I've got 0.003 of a pig, but these are going to take a little longer to mature, especially with the reward, current emission rate and restricted. Once this really gets taken off, or once this really takes off, and once that new pig game drops that Forex has been hinting about this week, hopefully next week, we'll see that. And that'll push a lot of this along further. But yeah, keep compounding those plants. I remember I started with only about 13, 14. If you check those original videos when I started this, not too many days back. So these do add up relatively quickly. Just keep an eye on it and keep compounding until you can actually withdraw a reasonable amount here and there. And even when we get to that point, I think the strategy most people follow is compounding about almost all throughout the week, and then claiming during the weekend seems to be a really good strategy, paying yourself out. But I still wouldn't do that until this plant number is way higher, of course.